We've talked about several elements of design, but we're still missing that it factor, the thing that allows your garden to fit together and make sense. What we need is a little unity. Think of unity as the glue that holds the landscape together. It allows us to compare relationships between the different components in the garden. Think about your living room. What are the similarities between your couch and your chairs, or your rug and your artwork? They don't necessarily have to be matching, but there should be a unifying characteristic that helps them feel like they're supposed to go together.
In the landscape, we also want components to relate to each other visually. Avoid random placement of trees or walkways that don't connect to other elements. 4 techniques to bring unity into your landscape include dominance, repetition, interconnection, and unity of 3.
Dominance is achieved by establishing a focal point. Make one component of your landscape stand out in a way that separates it from everything else.
The pergola at the end of this allée is the focal point in the landscape. All of the perennials and shrubs leading up to it are secondary in a visual sense. The plantings are thus unified by their subordination to the pergola.
Repetition is part of unity in addition to rhythm, and is achieved by using the same plant species and materials throughout a composition.
Because the same water lilies and irises are repeated throughout this aquatic garden, your eye is able to rest and enjoy the overall effect of the plant combinations.
Interconnection is achieved when components of the landscape are physically touching or joined. The landscape should flow from one area to the next, allowing your eye to move with ease.
In this picture, the surrounding stone wall and paving layout establish a strong sense of relation to the planting beds. Everything is joined together and well connected.
Finally, unity of 3 is an age-old technique used by designers, and it's the basic rule that a group of 3 objects has a strong presence in a composition.
It's hard for your eye to divide a cluster of 3 objects because they feel like they belong together. However, an even number of objects could be divided by the eye into 2 groups, which can make them less impactful in the landscape.
Remember, unity is the element that can pull your landscape together. Use it along with order and rhythm to make the most of your outdoor space. Thanks for joining me, and until next time, I'm Jeffrey Erb.